the replacement. My God. When someone discards you, it's usually followed by you being replaced. Okay. So as examples, God gave me two. If this is a spouse, they'll start entertaining a side piece. They'll start entertaining an ex, a coworker, or that so-called friend, right? Not because that person is better, but because that person is easy. I said it, because the person is easy. Why? Because that person doesn't hold them accountable. They don't challenge their lies. They don't confront their behavior. They don't require them to grow, but they simply just affirm whatever story they're being told. And if that person knows that they're married, many times they don't care. Okay. They don't care that they're standing in the middle of somebody else's covenant. They don't care that they're helping someone violate their vows that they made before God. As long as they're getting attention, validation, sex, affection, or some kind of benefit, they will continue to be the side piece. So that's one side of the spectrum, brothers and sisters. But the other side is this. The spouse who chooses this path, they also know what they're doing. Why? Because they are looking for an escape instead of repentance for whatever they've done in their marriage. They're looking for agreement instead of correction. They're looking for comfort instead of conviction. They would much rather build a counterfeit relationship that accommodates their flesh than to humble themselves and do the hard work of restoring the covenant relationship that God gave them. Whose word is this? Another example is of a discarded relationship with an adult child. And this adult child has replaced you. What they will do is they will attach themselves to someone else. So this other person could be a family member. It could be a friend, a mentor, or even someone who reminds them of the parent that they feel they needed. And the reason they connect with this person is because this person gives them what they want to hear. They validate their feelings. They agree with their version of the story. They support their perspective without challenging it. They trauma bond with them. And slowly something shifts. Suddenly that person that they're replacing the parent with starts taking a place in that adult child's life that was never meant for them. They begin receiving the trust that once was yours as a parent. They become the person your child calls first. They become the person that your child seeks advice from, the person that they look to for approval and emotional support. And before you realize it, someone else has become the voice that they value the most. Not because that person knows them better than you, not because that person has loved them longer than you, but because that person is easier for them to receive and deceive in this season. And little by little, the relationship that should have remained central begins to fade. It begins to fade into the background. And a connection that was once built through years of love, sacrifice, and history with the parent is quietly being replaced. My God.